Table Mountain is one of the most recognized landmarks in South Africa. It is a flat-topped sandstone plateau formed over millions of years, approximately 3 kilometers from side to side, that overlooks Cape Town. The highest point on Table Mountain is 1,085 meters above sea level. Table Mountain is a World Heritage Site and is home to a diverse and unique array of flora and fauna. More than 70% of all the plants found on the mountain are endemic, meaning they're not found anywhere else in the world. Table Mountain National Park is the most visited national park in South Africa. Lion's Head, a part of Table Mountain National Park, is a separate peak connected to the larger plateau of Table Mountain, but slightly to the west. It's popular with locals as it promises the same spectacular views after a moderate 3.8 kilometer hike to its summit. Plus, it's free. We set off on the hike and conditions couldn't have been better. The weather was sunny but comfortable, and the famous Cape Town breeze kept us cool. For much of the first part of the hike uphill, Rand and Ellen raced ahead. We found the people of Cape Town to be very warm and friendly, and many hikers let us know that our 2 children were doing great up ahead. We even met a nice Chinese lady who complimented Rand on taking care of his younger sister so well. Along the way, we were able to have a little mini lesson on rocks and the rock cycle, which is part of the Year 3 curriculum that I used to teach. We examined the layers of sediment compacted over millions of years to form the sandstone, a type of sedimentary rock that forms the geological structure of Table Mountain and Lion's Head. The last 1/3 of the hike required us to get on our hands and knees to ascend the ridge using a series of ladders, chains, and staples. It was a bit unnerving as there was no safety guards, and it would be totally possible for someone to slip and fall into the ravine below. Leo stayed with Ellen and made sure she was safe. The children absolutely loved the challenge and were not affected by the height or the potential dangers.
Okay, go.
It took us about 2 hours to reach the summit, which offered amazing views, and we braved the strong winds to enjoy our picnic lunch of sandwiches, oranges, and chips. The way down took nearly the same amount of time and was more tedious and altogether less thrilling. Rand and Amber raced ahead. Dean provided a step-by-step guided tour with non-stop narration of the safe path down. Ellen slipped and took a small fall and later stepped into a puddle of water, soaking her shoes and socks. So I carried her on my back for part of the way down, using 2 scarves to create a rudimentary carrier. In about 2 hours, we all made it to the bottom with sore thighs, knees, and ankles. We've done a number of family-friendly hikes since we've started our trip. Some that come to mind are Karura Forest in Nairobi and Ngare Dare in Nanyuki, in addition to our bushwalks in Masai Mara and Amboseli. This was the first hike that Dean enjoyed from start to finish and did not complain. I think the reason is because this hike involved actual climbing, an element of danger, and the exhilaration of reaching the summit. Dean's positive attitude toward this hike greatly enhanced our overall enjoyment of our time at Lion's Head and made it a memorable experience for our family.